Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin. Welcome to the show that is all about your future prosperity. Let's get right into the Bitcoin price, 63,242. But we actually went about 1,000 higher than that. We went up into the 64K range, but it's good. It's another up day. You can see the little, I can move it in a little more, but yeah, we have a green day. And what's cool is, this last high we had here, we took out the previous local high. So we had a high and a low, and then we had a higher high and a higher low. So now if we make a higher high, and especially if we get above this one right here, 70K, if we get above 70K, that's a very good sign. Very good sign. Yeah, it's very likely Bitcoin will just need a daily close above 64,230 in the purple to further build on its current momentum to the upside. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was saying. Very, very similar. It's looking good. And Bitcoin just turned green for October. October is warming up. Let's go. Yeah, we turned a little green, which is really good. But October, let's go. Everybody's waiting. All right, Bitcoin is about to make a golden cross, which is the 50-week over the 200-week moving average. And after that, fire, rocket ship to the moon. Yeah, you can see even back here, back in 2020, we did that right before our big run. And here we've done it in early 2023 and a few months ago. Late 2023. Sorry, but yeah, now we're just about to do it again, and then what that's going to be is like right here, probably. We're going to make a big move. Probably. All right, this is new. 51,300 Bitcoin have been withdrawn from exchanges this month, including 5,270 Bitcoin today. And yeah, this is kind of crazy because you can just see right above my head here, the Bitcoin balance on exchanges keeps going down, which is good because that means people are buying Bitcoin and taking it off the exchange and custodying it themselves, in which case there's less Bitcoin for people to buy. So it's a supply and demand thing. That's what this chart is showing. The supply is going down and the demand is going up. So what do markets do when supply goes down and demand goes up? The price soars. Yeah, and the National Bank of Bahrain launches the first Bitcoin investment product in the country. So this is adoption news. Bahrain is getting on board. They have a Bitcoin investment product, right? More adoption. Yeah, and Bitcoin is still the best performing asset class in 2024 despite the weak Q3. And yeah, this is showing, you can see Bitcoin is at the top at 49.2%. And you have all these other industries. And yes, so I know you're watching and I know you're thinking like, oh, NVIDIA did better and all that. And MicroStrategy did better. Yes, they did. This is just showing you the best performing asset classes. So, and Bitcoin is its own class. Obviously, frankly.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And yeah, look at me, as speaking to the World Economic Forum. Look at me. I'm the Great Reset now. I love this. Yeah, look at me. This is so good, right? Everything the WEF is trying to do, all the bad stuff, Bitcoin is just it's going to take over. It's going to help us. It's going to destroy, essentially, the World Economic Forum in the long run. I'm talking about, over years and decades for sure. But did you know you can upgrade your old 401k into Bitcoin you hold the keys to? Yeah, this is from Unchained. Unchained is a cool platform. I'm going to start using them soon. I have to move some stuff from a different platform over to them, but I have to wait for the right time. But yeah, Unchained. So yeah, you can already, in a lot of these investment firms, you can already allocate some of your 401k to Bitcoin. But yeah, Unchained is a great platform. They can custody or do like a multi-sig. You can still hold on to your Bitcoin. I can't give you the laundry list of everything they do because I haven't looked into it that far yet, but I do know that they are a very legit company for sure. One of the most legit. Yeah, and I truly hope this is you. Is it? I should run a node. Yeah, do you run a Bitcoin node? It's a great way to support the Bitcoin network. I run a Bitcoin node on a Raspberry Pi that I bought. I bought a Start 9, and within a few clicks, literally, I was running a Bitcoin node. And it helps to secure the Bitcoin network. So it's good to run a node. So eventually, this is something you may want to do. All right, subscribe while you're thinking about it, if you'd like to. And let's get into a couple stories of fiat and government nonsense for context, because Bitcoin solves these issues. First of all, breaking, the U.S. government created backdoors at internet service providers to spy on its citizens. Are you surprised? But then China then hacked these backdoors and used them to spy on the U.S. It's so stupid. This whole thing is dumb. Yeah, I was just talking at our meetup yesterday, which I'm going to mention in a little bit. At our meetup, we were talking as we're in line to get coffee. Like, do you really not think the government is monitoring everything you do? All your text messages, calls, everything. I mean, this started back right after 9/11, right? What was it, the Patriot Act? Yeah, like, they're doing everything. They're doing all that. And if you say, oh, well, Chris, you can't prove that or whatnot. Well, we've proven so much over the years, and we're still proving things. So that's just true. The government is just monitoring everything you do and probably recording it and saving it. That's a given. Yeah, and this is not a meme, believe it or not. Major breaking news, 150,000 students from all Arizona universities, including ASU and U of A, have received a text from Kamala Harris's campaign telling the students to vote for her. If Kamala Harris has access to all of Arizona's college students' phone numbers, what else do they have access to? Yeah, and here's the message. And they don't, I already know what people are going to say. Oh, she's not telling you to vote for her. Oh, yeah? She says it right here. Tim Waltz and I are the underdogs in this election, but student voters could make the difference. We need your support to win. So she's making a sales pitch. We need your support. Vote for us. So even though she's not necessarily saying vote for us, she is saying vote for us. But the fact that they're using this all right, enough. Yeah, oh, look, another conspiracy theory coming true. Yeah, exclusive. New documents shed light on Air Force's goal to reduce white male population joining officer ranks. Yeah, so they were trying to limit the amount of white males that get into the officer ranks of the Air Force. Yeah, that's great. That's not racism, though. All you have to do in anything in terms of white and black and whatever, just switch it around. What if their goal was to reduce the black population in the Air Force's officer ranks? What if that was the case? Oh my God, we wouldn't hear the end of that for months and years. Yeah, and this is great stuff from Hillary Clinton. She says social media platforms like X need to censor or we lose total control. Yeah, I'm not even going to play this clip because I can't stand Kankles' voice. But yeah, it's great. They're coming out and saying it. They're like, yeah, we need to be able to censor people or else we're going to lose control. Well, guess what? They're admitting they have control. And we could see that with our own eyes. It's not new, right? And here just this is crazy. Quote, earthquake in Iran fits the profile of a nuclear test explosion. So yeah, like this is looking like Iran is testing a nuke. And of course, we know what they're going to do with that nuke if things get to that far. So this is crazy stuff. Let's hope we don't have World War III, the hot war, World War III. We're already in World War III, like a Cold War, an information war. But yeah, let's hope this doesn't happen. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, these next two stories really show you how things are going with the whole DEI stupidity, the woke garbage, and also this climate change garbage. BP abandoned solar in 2013, and now it's exiting wind, refocusing on oil and gas. Decades of promises about green energy profitably are being called into question. Yeah, BP abandons goal to cut oil output, resets strategy. So yeah, they're basically saying, yeah, all this other solar and wind is garbage, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and we're going back to oil. So that just shows you the green energy movement, how great it is. It's stupid. Yeah, and here's a great one. Toyota will no longer sponsor LGBTQ parades or promote diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. Oh, really? You bigots! How dare you? Oh, right? Yeah, so, and this is just one company. There's a lot of companies waking up and they're like, you know what? This is all dumb and we're not going to do it anymore. Because it is dumb. It's retarded, in fact. So thank God we're moving past, in some ways, we're starting to move beyond this DEI garbage and woke garbage and corporate, and also the stupid climate change. My God. All right, here's about NOSTR. Carl Menger posted this. Free speech is a fundamental right, and the raid against free speech is just getting started. Prepare yourself. Use NOSTR. Yeah, NOSTR, and he shows here, NOSTR is social media 2.0. NOSTR is actually much more than that, but that is part of what it is for sure. And he links here to his article. I mean, this is an old post. This is from July 5th, 2023. But yeah, this is just telling you that NOSTR is really important. NOSTR is like Bitcoin, decentralized, censorship resistant. It's the new internet, really. It's the new thing. It's the new way. It's the way that we're going to get away from all this corporate control and centralized control and all that. So NOSTR is very important. If you're not on NOSTR, get on NOSTR. If you're on iOS, get the Damus app, DAMUS. And if you're on Android, get the Amethyst app, Amethyst. And here was a meetup group that I run here in Colorado Springs. And we had a meetup yesterday with 6 people. It was awesome. I onboarded 2 of them onto NOSTR, and it was a great meetup. And in fact, we meet at this coffee shop where the owner of the coffee shop, he's a Bitcoiner, and he just loves it. And we've met there a few times, but now we're going to start meeting regularly. So just a reminder, get on NOSTR and also connect with local people. Look at meetup.com, look at other resources and attend some groups, meet some local people. It's really awesome to meet local people. It feels good. It helps you learn more, everything. It's just great. So yeah, and here's a game that I bought. This is the HODL Up. It's a board game. I bought this 2024 Halving Edition at BitBlock Boom a few months ago. Actually, now it's like 4 or 5 months ago. But yeah, here's the regular version. And so you basically, they call it HODL Up, a Bitcoin mining game. And this is the regular one here. This is the cheaper one, $55. You can get that and you can order. I'll put the link below, but I got this one because, I just want to support them. And it's a pretty cool game. So we're actually going to have, in our meetup group, I'm going to organize a game night and we're going to play HODL Up. So that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, here are some books. This guy Woozy says, my delivery has finally arrived. Already read the Bitcoin and Fiat Standard, so pretty confident the other 4 will be great too. Yeah, this is just a reminder to read. There are so many great books. You got the Bitcoin Standard, Fiat Standard, Broken Money, Lynn Alden, Gradually Then Suddenly by Parker Lewis, and Principles of Economics by Saifuddin Amos as well. So yeah, just, we have to keep learning, and you don't have to learn quickly, just over the years. Just read. If you read 1 book a year, that would be great. Because first you read the Bitcoin Standard. That's the first book everyone should read. If you haven't read anything, even if you have read anything, read the Bitcoin Standard. That's the one to read. So, yep. Oh yeah, this is so funny. Just in. Someone needs to get fired. A Target shopper orders 3 banking and finance books online. They sent the Bitcoin Standard. Oh yeah, Target. Anyway, they got sent the Bitcoin Standard, and I guess the person's freaking out. But I want to tell you a little story. Because this is kind of funny. Sometimes the universe sends you things that you didn't exactly ask for. I want to tell you a story. This was back in 1996. I had a few years earlier, or maybe a year earlier, I joined one of those CD clubs where you pay like a penny and they send you like 10 CDs. and then you just have to buy like 4 CDs over the next 2 years or something, or whatever. It was like some sort of club, but it was kind of cool. So I joined one of those, and at some point, if you don't order when you're supposed to order, they'll just send you one and they'll charge you for it, right? So they sent me a CD, and guess what it was? It was the band Tool, and it was the album Anima. And I received this in the mail, and I was so mad that they just sent it without me asking for it. I pretty much freaked out. I was like, F these people and everything. And I literally sent it back. I'm like, I'm sending it back. I called them, I yelled at them and whatever. Literally within 6 months after that, I heard some of the songs off that album, and I loved it. And then I actually went to the store and bought that album, and that album ended up becoming my favorite album ever. Literally. To this day, it's arguably my favorite album. There's another Tool album now that might rival it, but probably Anima is my favorite album ever in the whole world. So, right? Think about that. The universe sent me my favorite CD in the world, and because I was so stupid, I freaked out. I was like, oh, my ego was so mad. And anyway, there's more to it, and I'm not saying I should have known or anything, but what I'm saying is, you have people like this who are ordering books, and then they get the Bitcoin Standard in the mail. Look, that might be the universe trying to tell you something. Right? It might be. This is funny. Living with a dog is 90% following each other around, watching each other go potty, and wondering what the other has in their mouth. I thought that was funny. Pretty good. This is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Everything we do is here, including this link on the top. It says join our locals community, and join our locals. It's free. We're growing a community. Here's a little locals exclusive video I posted yesterday, which was Sunday. So yeah, that's it for today. Please subscribe. Please follow if you're on Rumble. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all your comments. I have fun doing these videos, and I'm really happy to be on the journey with you towards our future prosperity. And I really mean that. Let me put it this way. The people who are not paying attention to what's happening in not only politics, but money especially, the people who are not paying attention right now are going to be devastated when hyperinflation hits and when Bitcoinization happens, right? So you and I, being into Bitcoin already, we're already ahead of the curve, but we need to keep vigilant. We need to stay vigilant and keep improving ourselves. So I appreciate you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's Bitcoin news video. All right, bye.